Hey, on today's daily sprint, we're talking about increasing purpose, passion, meaning, and closing. Almost done with Grant Cardone's closing book. And these are 3 really good questions that at the bare minimum are going to give you an indication why people aren't buying. So you might be able to change your process to help other people behind them. But these are also good questions to ask if people are saying no, to help them rethink their decision and really decide if they mean no or if they're just saying that because they're scared to step into the next level of greatness. So 3 closing questions after you hear the no. 1 would be, what evidence would you change your mind? I love that. I got that actually from Think Again from Adam Grant, not Grant Cardone, Adam Grant. So what evidence would change your mind? Maybe they'll say something like, oh, well, if you only had pre-built meal plans. Well, you do have that, or maybe you do have that. Or maybe they're like, well, I'm looking for more help with my workouts. Okay, well, maybe you can help them in that department. So a lot of times the evidence that they might be looking for is something that you already provide. And if it's not, it can go into your bank and be like, oh, okay, maybe that's something if I hear a few other times, we should look at adding to your system. All right, number 2. I love this one. It's a little bit about close to what evidence would change your mind, but a little bit different. So if you say, hey, on a scale of 1 through 10, how close were you to doing business today, to acting on this? And if they say, I was a 7. Okay, what would you need to see, or what would change that to a 10? What would that make it a sure thing? All right, and you might find, again, some additional things that you might already have that can get them there. Or you might be able to, it might be a no for today, but might be a yes for maybe a month or a few weeks down the road, depending on the answer to that question. And then lastly, this is a really good one, because this tells you if it's about you, your product or service that you're selling. Sometimes it may just be like, hey, they don't trust you, but very few prospects are ever going to say, I don't trust you. I don't know you, so I don't trust you, or for whatever reason. So if you said, hey, if the most trusted friend you had, your mom, your dad, your best bud, whatever, your best friend in the world were telling you to do this right now, would you still say no to them? And if they say, no, if they were telling me, I'd probably do it. Okay, then now you know that there is a relationship or a trust that needs to be formed deeper between the two of you, and that's great. Then maybe you can just get completely off topic and start talking about yourself and start forging a relationship. Now, if they say, no, I still wouldn't do it, then you're going to know it's more product based. So, hey, hopefully these are something you can implement in your sales process immediately. Let me know in the comments what you think of these 3 questions and how you're going to apply them in your sales process.